Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the 2012 Fellows of the American College of Chest Physicians. These 91 new fellows represent the United States, Canada, and 23 other countries. As your country is named, please rise so that you can be acknowledged. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all the fellows have been recognized. Argentina, Bangladesh, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Dominican Republic, Egypt, Greece, India, Japan, Libyan Arab Jamahiri, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Peru, Romania, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Trinidad and Tobago, United Kingdom, Panama, Serbia, and the United States. We are truly an international society. Please join me in applauding our initiates. Our new fellows represent 24 specialties or subspecialties. These include allergy and immunology, anesthesiology, emergency medicine, internal medicine, pediatrics, physical medicine and rehabilitation, preventive medicine, thoracic surgery, cardiovascular diseases, critical care, infectious diseases, medical oncology, neurology, pediatric pulmonary, pediatric allergy and immunology, public health and preventive medicine, pulmonary diseases, clinical and laboratory immunology, cardiology, critical care anesthesiology, sleep medicine, interventional pulmonology, and palliative medicine. Each initiate has met the education, certification, and professional requirements for fellowship. Each has been properly sponsored by 2 active fellows of the ACCP. Each has been endorsed by the state, province, or Commonwealth governor from their own country. Each has been critically evaluated by our membership committee, who has reached the unanimous decision that all initiates be recommended to the Board of Regents for election to fellowship in the ACCP, and each has been approved by the Regents and entered on the official roster of fellows of the ACCP. Now I request Paul Markowski to lead the Pledge of Fellowship.
Will the initiates please rise and join with me in taking this pledge? In accepting the fellowship of the American College of Chest Physicians, I dedicate myself to the mission and vision of the college. I accept the responsibility to be a lifelong learner in the disciplines related to chest medicine and others, so that I can maintain professional and ethical standards of excellence and provide optimum care for my patients. I will work in harmony with the college as a teacher and advocate, and I will assist and support the college in global efforts to advance patient care, support research, promote diversity to optimize health, and foster health equity. I join my colleagues in the American College of Chest Physicians with pride and enthusiasm. I ask Dr. Darcy Marcinek, President-elect of the college, to administer the No Tobacco Pledge to our new fellows.
I now ask the audience and everyone on stage to please stand with our new initiates. Now standing with us, I want our new fellows to know that by taking the pledge of fellowship, you have committed to practicing the highest quality of medicine. Your obligation as a fellow to the ACCP is a commitment to lifelong learning, teaching, and the delivery of optimal health care. You are now entitled to display the much honored Certificate of Fellowship, which serves as a reminder of this obligation. The initials FCCP after your name indicate this same responsibility. Use them with pride. Today, you have joined an ever-increasing and vibrant organization of 18,500 colleagues from over 100 countries in the pursuit of excellence in clinical practice, teaching, and research. On behalf of the ACCP, I welcome you and I invite you to participate fully in all that the college has to offer. Presidents of the ACCP and sister societies, members of the Board of Regents and Board of Trustees, Mr. Markowski, FCCP inductees, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Atlanta, our host city that showers visitors with distinctive Southern hospitality. Often called the brave and beautiful city, it offers attractions from the world of Coca-Cola to a peep inside the CNN studios, to the world's largest aquarium, to fascinating works at the High Museum of Art, to the highly acclaimed Stone Mountain Park. Welcome to Chess 2012. A bit of historical perspectives. The first annual meeting of the Federation of American Sanatoria, a precursor of ACCP, was held in 1935 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It took 1 day to complete. There were 39 registrants who each paid $5 membership dues to participate. Lectures were presented by medicine's greats, and in the evening, the participants gathered for fireside conferences. The meeting was revered and was excellent for its time. That was then. Look where we are now. The Scientific Program Committee has developed an exceptional program of advanced clinical education and opportunities to share ideas with colleagues, mentor future leaders, identify research opportunities, and position attendees to successfully navigate the changing healthcare landscape. The committee is pleased to offer simulation-based education and problem-based and self-directed learning. I am sure you will find the meeting stimulating and informative. A word about my presidency. Thank you. Thank you for vesting confidence in me and allowing me to serve as the 74th President of the American College of Chest Physicians. It was an incredible experience, one which I will cherish throughout my life. It has bestowed upon me a unique perspective, one that has broadened my horizons, deepened my respect for global cultures and innovations, and refined my leadership skills, and certainly taught me better time management. It was a challenging year. It was the best of times. It was the most demanding of times. It reminds me of Longfellow's famous lines. Every day sees its task begun. Every day sees it close. Something accomplished, something done, has earned a night's repose. It was a challenging year, but one that I would not trade for anything. The year's successes are due in part to the close cooperation of many people. Let me begin by acknowledging the ACCP presidents with whom I worked. Doctors Darcy Marcinek, David Guttler, Mike Bauman, K. Guntupalli, and President of the Chess Foundation, Stephanie Levine. They were an excellent resource, providing mature and wise counsel. Mr. Paul Markowski, our EVP CEO, demonstrated exceptional leadership skills, initiative, and indefatigable energy. I also acknowledge the leadership of sister societies with whom I had the privilege of working, CCSC, FIRS, and others. The year was made significantly easier by an involved, engaged, and thoughtful board. Each member of the board brought a special skill set and helped steer the college in a strategic direction. Let me also acknowledge others in my ACCP family. Doctors Ed Rosenau, Alan Goldberg, Alvin Thomas, Paul Qualley, Udaya Prakash, Mark Rosen, Robbie Johnson, Sue Pingleton, Richard Irvin, the late Om Sharma, and many others for their steadfast friendship and guidance. There is a tremendous resource that I frequently tapped into: the ACCP staff, who are bright, eager to help, and able to capture novel ideas and guide us to new horizons. My colleagues at New York Methodist Hospital, Brooklyn, unflinchingly picked up my clinical responsibilities. Without their help and support, much of what I have achieved would not have been possible. Thank you. I'm also proud to acknowledge the presence of the CEO of my hospital, Mr. Mark Mundy, Senior Vice President, Ms. Lauren Yedvan, and Chair of Surgery, Dr. Anthony Tortolani. I thank them for their participation in today's ceremony. And finally, a word about my home family. My parents, Abdul and Qamar RAOOF, children, Sana and Sahil, and wife, Sabiha, are here. The 4-year presidency track, culminating in frequent absences from home and nights spent in the hospital to stay abreast with the day job, were truly taxing on them. Their help, support, and encouragement were vital to me. Thank you for your understanding and all the sacrifices you made for me. And now about our major accomplishments this year. Our accomplishments this year reflect the vision, dedication, selfless hard work, and exceptional talent of the ACCP members and staff. Let us begin with leadership development. He who influences the thoughts of his times influences all the times that follow. Thomas Kempis. As a college, we should strive to instill change, inspiring and mentoring others, and leading our organization in a strategic direction. An energized task force under the direction of Lisa Moores defined leadership skills and implemented them, including the new leadership development webpage. Let me elaborate on the webpage. Our thanks to Bernie Roth and his team for the compilation of mentorship stories posted on the webpage. I urge you to read them. They will help you understand the qualities that make ACCP mentors so magnanimous and so inspiring. Next, CHEST 2012. Many new opportunities have broadened the scope of the meeting. Thank you, Doreen and Rizzo Harris and the Scientific Program Committee. All new daily opening sessions feature internationally renowned speakers presenting on diversity, leadership, and innovations in healthcare. Other opportunities include a radiology self-study station and new radiology cases iPad apps with radiographic and associated pathology images. Thank you, Anthony Saleh, for a job well done. 3-hour intensive learning opportunities in the ACCP Simulation Center. Play Incentive Spirometer, a fun but serious game. Thank you, Bill Kelly, for showing us how we can have fun while continuing our education. Meet our colleagues at the network's open house today to learn about involvement opportunities and join our e-communities. Thank you, Jay Peters and Bert Lesnick. Ladies and gentlemen, the list goes on and on. Next, our expanded global outreach. ACCP has been called a college without walls. This year, ACCP hosted several new international education courses, including the first joint ACCP Israel Society of Pulmonology course, courses at International Medical Center Jeddah and in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and held the first annual India Chess Challenge contest. The winners are here. We strengthened our collaboration with Chinese Thoracic Society, which will lead to several projects next year. Another exciting development is CHEST World Congress, scheduled for March 2014 in Madrid, in collaboration with Spanish Society of Pulmonology and Thoracic Surgery. Our international colleagues can take advantage of a CHEST conference closer to home. Thank you, Richard Irvin, Joan Soriano, and Mark Rosen. Speaking of the impact of global outreach, can you imagine Mark Rosen, considered by his close circle of friends to be truly omnivorous? He eats anything that runs, flies, crawls, or swims. Mark Rosen actually went vegan for 4 days when he was lecturing to 150 Indian physicians in Moscow. The power of global outreach. Mark, I hope we are friends. You can imagine what his priorities were when Mark first landed in New York. Next, the launch of new ACCP headquarters building. ACCP purchased property for a new ACCP headquarters building. Ladies and gentlemen, the target completion date, October 2013, is just in time for CHEST 2013 in Chicago. Be there. Next, new educational offerings. The repertoire of educational offerings has truly diversified. Just a few highlights include 3 new evidence-based guidelines, including the one on venous thromboembolism and non-small cell lung cancer collaborative projects. A 6-year reaccreditation from ACCME with commendation. 30 participants completing the ACCP Certificate of Completion course in Critical Care Ultrasound. Next, implementing new technology platforms. ACCP is overhauling its IT infrastructure to better serve its members. A significant milestone this year was the launch of ACCP's e-community, which has enabled closed discussions, information exchange, resource sharing, and professional networking amongst ACCP members. All 23 networks of the college are now live in the e-community, and more groups will be added in the future. Several innovative platforms have recently been launched. Several new ACCP apps have recently been developed. We are poised to fulfill the needs of our new millennial colleagues. Next, healthcare reform. The current iteration of healthcare reform makes the model of independent private practice difficult to sustain. After hearing the issues of members, the ACCP published a series of 7 articles in CHEST Physician to address member concerns ranging from legislative and regulatory changes to surviving private practice to the top 10 things a practitioner can do to prepare. Next, branding of pulmonary diseases worldwide. ACCP was part of a global effort to brand pulmonary diseases, working in concert with FIRS to increase public awareness of lung diseases across, as CNN would say, 5 continents. The World Spirometry Day was shining proof of this successful endeavor. We stand 150,000 members strong in the area of critical care through our alliance in the CCSC. As a public education campaign, the One Breath website was redesigned, incorporating Facebook and Twitter. Members of the ACCP, the state of our existence is strong. We began an initiative, commencing in New York, I'm proud to state, of holding regional board meetings in conjunction with outreach events to percolate to the grassroots level. We exceeded all budget targets. Our membership grew to 18,522. We are strong indeed. And now a word to our new FCCPs. Today, you are in Atlanta, which sparkles with an impressive legacy of leadership. We welcome you with open arms to the ACCP. We salute your years of hard work and applaud your accomplishments. John Maxwell had once remarked, knowing how to do the job is the accomplishment of labor. Showing others is the accomplishment of a teacher. Making sure the work is done by others is the accomplishment of a manager. Inspiring others to do better work is the accomplishment of a leader. You all have leadership skills. Embellish them, enhance them through the ACCP. Join the networks. Link up with others through the e-community. Get engrossed in the One Breath campaign. Volunteer to be a part of a committee or moderate at Chess 2013. Hundreds of opportunities await. Reach out and pick many. As I end my term as president of the ACCP, I know the college is in good hands, your hands. Thank you and God bless you.
Recognition of her meritorious service in furthering the professionalism of medicine through teaching. This year's Distinguished Service Award recipient is Dr. Paul H. Mayo for his exceptional contributions of time, leadership, and service to the ACCP. This award is not given annually. Rather, it is conferred only as appropriate to honor a member who has devoted so much to ACCP. This morning we honor Dr. David Prezant as the recipient of the Presidential Citation Honor Lecture Award in recognition of his years of experience, exceptional leadership, and substantial educational contributions in the pulmonary and critical care communities. The prestigious honor of Master Fellow is bestowed on Dr. Peter J. Barnes. The highest level of membership within the ACCP. It is bestowed only periodically to those meeting the highest degree of prominence in chest medicine and leadership, as well as service to the ACCP. Joining Dr. SUHAIL RAOOF to present the Alfred Sofer Award for Editorial Excellence is Dr. Richard S. Irwin, Master FCCP and Editor-in-Chief of the journal Chest. This year's recipient is Nikki Augustine, recognized for her significant contributions to the journal Chest. The award was established to honor Dr. Alfred Sofer, Master FCCP, Editor-in-Chief of Chest from 1968 through 1993. And Executive Director of the ACCP from 1969 to 1992. Joining Dr. SUHAIL RAOOF to present the Alton Ochsner Award relating smoking and disease is Dr. Edward Froelich from the Ochsner Clinic Foundation. This year's award is presented to Jennifer Grandis, MD. For the past 22 years, the ACCP has been honored to host the presentation of the Alton Ochsner Award in memory of the late Dr. Alton Ochsner, distinguished surgeon and investigator who was first to link cigarette smoking to lung cancer.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Our keynote speaker this morning is Emmanuel Gobio, who will be examining leadership, collaboration, and innovation. Mr. Gobio started his career in financial services. Observing that the organizations he worked for drew a stark contrast, he came up with one conclusion. There must be a better way to lead. There must be a better way to engage an organization's creativity, passion, and drive. And there must be a better way to relate to our customers. Please join me in welcoming Emmanuel Gobio. inspiring and entertaining presentation, and we certainly, on behalf of all of you, we all enjoyed it very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I declare the 2012 ACCP convocation closed. Thank you so much.